Okay, the title of this, well, I might change the title, but for now the title is Why I Feel Like Shit All the Time. Why do I feel depressed all the time? Why do I feel upset all the time? Why do I feel irritated? Why do I feel sad all the time? And this video is kind of perfect because the lighting is terrible and I'm not happy with it. But I wanted to do this video before I forget it, because every day it's a new day and new things come. And so, in case you're wondering, this is from training. I train mixed martial arts and I got a thumb in the eye, so kind of painful, but let's get to this video. Why you feel like shit all the time? Whenever you feel like shit, unless someone's actually punching you or you're physically being hurt, like with fire or something, then if you just feel like crap, you're thinking, number one. That's the main thing that's going on. You're thinking of something else. And you've kind of left yourself. Normally when we leave ourselves, we start to feel like shit. What do I mean by when we leave ourselves? It's when your focus, when your attention goes on to other things. You can practice this right now. So you can just sit there and watch what your attention goes on to. Just like, oh, is it going on to people around you? Is it going on to maybe TV, Facebook, what other people are doing, what other people are thinking? Or a really big one that a lot of us, we suffer from is when we leave ourselves and we go into our thoughts. And the thoughts can be thoughts of other people. Most of the time it's thoughts of other people. What do other people think of me? Or, this sort of thing. So when we leave ourselves, we start to suffer. It starts to feel uncomfortable. There's because basically what's going on is our attention is energy. And we are incredible beings that are constantly generating energy. And I think beyond happiness and sadness, beyond, good and bad, happiness and sadness, I think the ultimate core of everything is, do I feel energized or do I feel low energy? Low energy can be when you're depressed. When you have low energy, you can get angry easier, you get irritated more easily. When you have low energy, you're tired, just, don't have the energy to deal with things. Then when you're high energy, it's so different. This is normally people are happy when they have a lot of energy, when their energy is great. So when you leave yourself, so attention is energy management. And the core of everything that I'm recording this video for is about how to manage your energy. And probably the most neglected source of energy is our attention. This is why when you meditate, you are bringing your attention to yourself and you feel so energized. Things like Tai Chi are so energizing. You just feel so energized because it's all about your focus. And our mind it takes up the most amount of energy. It's the organ in our body that just uses the most amount of energy. So when you're thinking of other people and you wind up going into this thought stream of like, and you just get lost in your thoughts, just feel your head. Like it gets warm. It's so hot because you're using so much of your brain power to think of all these thoughts, to start analyzing, to start, forecasting the future, preempting with your mind, with scenario planning, creating scenarios, then thinking of the past. It's very draining. So, learning how to, step one, be aware of this fact. And then step two, reconditioning yourself to bring your focus to yourself. All you should be focusing on when trying to put this into practice is, how do you feel? Do you feel happy? Do you feel good? And then focus on that feeling, I try to do that more than try to get into the world of thoughts and try to battle thoughts, like stop thinking. People will say stop thinking. People will say try to think of positive things. People will say focus your thoughts on affirmations. Those are cool too. It's really simple. It comes down to focusing your attention on less, fewer things. This winds up saving so much energy. You feel so energized. So just to wrap up, what I do when I go out is I have blinders on. I don't even look at people. I used to look at people all the time. What is that person looking at me? What's this person? Now I just go out, and it was hard at first, but now I've gotten used to it. I don't look at other people. I just go, and I'm on my own quest. And I focus on how I feel inside and just kind of maintaining that good feeling. And it's really amazing, when I do observe my attention going on to someone else, if there's a good-looking, attractive woman or something, or, I can get lost, and then my attention goes, and then you realize you're energizing that person now. You're leaking energy. So learn how to not leak energy without being aware of what you're leaking energy on, alright? Your mind is such an amazing tool, and when you can focus on yourself and focus on less, it's what people call being in the zone. It's when athletes start to just do. They're not thinking. They're just doing. When you're dancing, artists, the same. The best art, the best music, the best athletics, the best cooking, the best anything happens when there's no thought. It's the thought, thinking, and learning has happened over time, like Jimi Hendrix practicing every day for years and years, but then when he's on stage, it's just free-falling. He's just allowing things to happen. So this is the place where people who suffer daily, whatever it is, this is what we need to work on, is coming back to ourselves, and it can take a while, a few months maybe, just every day trying to learn to be aware, and it could take a year. For me, it's been, a part of my life journey, so I've been improving over the last year significantly, and it's just a case of just continuing to implement these things into your life. So I hope there's something useful in there for folks, and just the bottom line is, if you're suffering, it's probably because you've left yourself somehow, whether you're in your thoughts or focusing on other people, what other people are doing, you need to come back to you. Look at your hand. Look at your hands. Close your eyes even. Just try to feel yourself. You're not in a naughty way. For those of you with sick minds out there. Maybe I'm the one with a sick mind. I shouldn't have brought that up. But anyway, you get my point. So that's it.